We're back. Maybe game work now. You can hear me now. We're ahead of where we were.
Hearing good.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I Gabe? Why am I just not
so funny?
and replaced by stuffed animal dragon?
New character dropped.
New NFT just dropped, y'all.
New NFT. Nice frogs and toads.
Alright, well, I will fix the game problem when it is fixable because Reactive Images wants to be an asshole. Until
God
then,
love that.
Everybody meet Gabe.
I mean, like, as far... Ooh, you know what? I can fix this myself. Hold on. I'll change my icon. Temporarily change my icon to a picture of Newsen. Problem solved.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Well, anyways. So now that at least our audio's not scuffed anymore. Wow, I hate that. We're kind of good. So let's introduce our players. First and foremost, we have Elliot, etc., played by.
You got foremost right. It's Isaac. Elliot the Troublemaker. That's me.
Yes.
Then we have Lyra Dream Shadow, played by.
Hello, I am One Rosie CS on Twitch. However, please call me Rosie.
And then we have a Plushy Dragon, played by.
It's me, the Sky Tea. It's dragon time?
And we have Loolin, played by.
The now sad cow, Brando.
The only remaining cow.
No.
The other cow was eaten by the dragon.
Yep, it's true.
Eaten by Plushy Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So
You can't kill me because I have no internal organs.
I think one of my favorite things, Scott, is when you drop emotes. The stream avatars just goes, count time, count time, count time, count time. Anyways, so let's get our D100 rolls and see who's gonna give us our recap because a lot happened last time.
Don't mind me just disabling hardware acceleration.
Don't you mean enabling hardware acceleration?
Yes. Oh god,
I'm
I need to enable
hardware acceleration.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, jeez. What did I... Oh.
87.
What did I... Oh, I rolled 100! Let's go!
Whoa!
Alright, Lyra, you get to decide who's giving us our recap.
Wow. Wow. I choose Isaac.
Wow. Personal attacks.
You rolled really well.
Yeah, we did all roll really well.
Let's hope that's a sign. Let's hope that's a sign for things to come today.
I think it's a Bones Day.
It is a Bones
You used the
Day.
reference correctly. I'm so proud.
I'm so proud of you, Isaac.
I did see something though that made me laugh my ass off because it was Dump Stat podcast on TikTok. And it was somebody saying, "Hey D&D TikTok, I hope all you roll is nat ones today. I hope everything goes horribly. I hope the DM gets their way." And then he just like in the very end of the video he goes, "I hope your coffee's a mimic."
I'm just looking at my coffee cup now.
Oh god.
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
Why would your coffee be a mimic when you're clearly a mimic? That's not the real Newsen.
Right?
I have to build myself a character really fast. Hold on.
I might know what's wrong with it. Give me 1 sec.
I vanished when he left,
We
so.
joined the server.
Shouldn't we all have vanished?
Nuisance half fixed.
It's fixed because I changed my icon to Newsen. I'm a cow again.
Well, until I can get it fixed, Nuisance is gonna be creepily looking over the top of the world at everyone.
Hello, everybody.
But
Hello.
Lyra, who are you choosing to give us the?
Oh, Isaac. Isaac,
Oh.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thought I could distract from it.
No.
It worked for a long
Cat would
time,
protect
like
him.
5 minutes.
I know, Carl. We have sound again.
Right? It's such good sound.
It's fantastic. Right. It's amazing. My lights are falling down.
Oh, you got louder.
My
there
lights.
for me,
No, do
It
that.
did get. Yeah, it got much
that's
louder.
I adjusted some things.
Oh, I see.
So I could match your guys' audio volume levels.
This is just Newsen when one of the wizards learns to cast Enlarge.
True.
No, this is just scale Newsen. This is how big Newsen is compared to the two people.
It's true.
All right, if I can direct the stream to the Roll20, I like how we have exam question mark over by our head.
I saw that today, and I was like, when did that get there?
Oh my god, it was so long ago. It was like when everyone else was drawing on the bottom of the map, I went up there and was like, exam.
Am I gonna be tested on this?
Alright, we're already a little behind, so Elliot, let's get our recap.
Yeah. Sorry, I was getting my freehand tool out. So we obviously started over here in the tree. And from there we barely made it onto the late night blimp ride out of town. And apparently the other people guessed correctly, and they were there waiting for us on the goddamn airship. And so we're trucking along. There was a little bit of insensitivity from Lyra regarding beef and food. I'm gonna say that happened about
just
here.
Me.
Yeah, just you. Well, Elliot at the time wasn't even at the table, so that was about here. In this space about here, things got kind of resolved. It was okay. There was still a little bit of conflict, but people. There were apologies were given, apologies were accepted, and nobody was murdered. And so the team discussed what it wanted to be inside the maze here, because apparently that's a thing. And then right about here, at the start of this frowny face, Elliot looks out the back of the blimp to see, what's that? Weird golden assholes approaching on flying birds? This doesn't bode well. I'm going to watch it for another 5 minutes. And then he did. And then, after it was even more clear that this was a problem, he went and woke Lyra up so that Lyra could deal with it.
Yep.
And that's where, right here, we were attacked. And between here and here, we argued with each other whether or not we should just jump out of the airship and fall to the ground like a leaf in the wind, one blow from caving in, or something like that.
Do you ever feel?
None of your characters know what plastic is. Shut up.
Sorry.
You're not allowed to feel like plastic bags. You don't know what they are.
Do you ever feel like a paper bag?
You just get to feel like a half elf.
Fair enough.
Damn.
And then luckily, right here, we managed to get off of the airship and leave everyone left on it to die. So that's a bummer for them, I guess. But now we're in the circus, I think.
You didn't leave everyone on it to die. You gave one person a way out.
Yeah. But that's
No,
one
that
person.
that necklace could affect like 5 people.
It's true.
Yeah.
They all just have to be, within 20 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Did anybody
hold
tell him
hands.
how to use the necklace?
Yeah.
I told him that
Oh.
it would activate right before he hit the ground,
Perfect.
which is accurate.
And that leaves you guys currently in the hedge.
With the nasty boys.
With the nasty boys all around. So the last thing that was said to the party before we ended was, are you ready to help me save the world? And then I ended the session like an asshole.
Mhm.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Mm-hmm.
As you do.
True.
Anyways, what are you guys doing?
Well, okay, wait, do we have more questions to ask?
So many.
Okay.
That being said,
They are.
Do we remember?
I'm not exactly the most questioning of characters, you
Oh.
know, like.
Okay. Um. Where do you
So,
think we should start?
Well, he told us. Okay. Out of character. let me.
Aha! Cow time fixed!
What?
Cow returned! Cow time fixed!
Oh, yay! Cow
Oh, let's
return.
go.
I'm back to small cow. Um. He last time told us that he is keeping a warlock in Koboldia, which he captured millennia ago, maybe, and that we could go there to get practice on, I guess, killing them? I'm not really sure. But that there's a warlock protecting every single tree, and that the guy, the king attacking is like a warlock patron type guy. And that we need to kill the people at the trees in order to relock the trees. And that every tree has one, and some of them he's aware of, like Lyra's ex-friend, and then some of them he has no idea who they are, like bourgeoisie and the Minotaur area. So,
Forgot about the fact that I have a whole new group of people thanks to Strixhaven to put in bourgeoisie. Thanks, Wizards of the Coast.
oh no. So, with all of that in mind, why did you lock up the warlock patrons in the first place? Like, did they do something wrong?
Their only interest was in increasing their own power by removing the free will of the people on the material plane. Which me and several others decided wasn't going to work long term.
I can agree with that sentiment. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad, actually. Okay. Okay.
That was a long time ago. We never actually expected anybody to attack a world tree. And he kind of glances at Elliot.
I didn't do it. I specifically avoided doing it.
True. True. Okay. Well, what about this current situation at the circus here? Like, do you think those guys are gonna get in? And Lyra gestures vaguely towards the dome we're in.
So you guys are inside the tent right now.
Yeah, but we're
Reminder.
inside.
But
of a
yeah, he
large-
kind of like looks
Yeah.
around, and you guys can hear almost these like staticky energy thing, like just impacting the dome. It just sounds like there's an occasional boom and a crackle of electricity. He kind of looks outside and he goes, "Oh, I'm sure they'll get in here eventually."
Okay.
That doesn't
Cool,
seem
cool,
to
cool.
concern you too much for how injured you were less than like 10 minutes ago.
He kind of looks at you, and he almost has a sad look on his face, and he goes, "I came to terms with my death a long time ago."
Oh, okay. Is there anything we can like do to avoid that, or
There are set rules that were agreed upon a long time ago. Before the patrons were even locked away, there was a set of rules for interacting with them. They, luckily for all of you, cannot go into the material plane themselves. Unfortunately, except for brief exceptions, neither can I. So I need you to do your job in the material planes. Kill the warlocks, weaken them. If you weaken them there, they'll weaken here.
Ooh,
Hmm.
okay.
well, kind of a large task.
They're he-
Yeah,
they're
I've kind of been itching to murder that asshole over in Stipvale anyways.
You know, I agree. I also want to kill that other one that was here. So, you know, direct me to the tent, and I'm gonna put an axe through that one.
For who?
Through the one that Lyra brought from here. The one that was like, oh, I'll totally testify for you, and then showed up and was like, oh yeah, Lyra's a bad person.
Yeah, that was not so good. But
Mhm.
you know, like I understand why she was upset and all that. So I don't know. It's fine. Whatever.
It is not fine, Lyra. It is not fine. If you're gonna have a problem with someone, you say it to their fucking face. Like, what? It's ridiculous. And you shouldn't be so accepting or passive about that. You should be angry. I'm gonna teach you to be angry, Lyra. That's my goal in life now.
Your
Um,
goal.
I'm angry. I'm mostly sad.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a good way to convert that sadness to anger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that like a transmutation spell?
It's a transmutation in your soul.
What?
Newton can probably teach it to you.
I
It's
would
a
like to teach
transmutation
Lyra
in
to
your
rage!
soul.
Oh my god.
Barbarian wizard.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I could
We'll
use
get some
use some
calluses
help.
on you. Get you a couple more hit points.
Oh my god.
We'll teach you how to whack shit. Then Loon's gonna hand
Yeah.
you his older hammer.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Lyra reaches out for it. I would love to roll a strength throw to see if I can hold this up. Is that okay, DM?
Yes, make a strength check to see if you
Let's
can even pick it up.
go. Oh my god, where tabs go? They are. Nope, that's not. There they are.
It's a normal
Okay,
warhammer, but it's made for
Strength.
Minotaur hands.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's not that bad. 13.
He kind of yeah, you can pick it up.
Lyra goes, "Ugh, this is so heavy, you guys. This is so heavy."
Newton kind of like leans down and like looks at Lyra's arms and is like, look, there's the muscles.
I would like to be clear about how Lyra's picking this up. Lyra has never wielded a weapon before.
Oh yeah, she's not
So
holding
this
it right.
no.
but-
This hammer end is on the ground, and she has both hands like together at the very base of the hilt, trying to leverage this thing off the ground.
Yeah, but she's trying.
Just head empty. Physics not understand.
No physics for me.
Who needs physics when you can just punch things?
Leah's just like, okay, I think I've held this long enough. Can someone please take it?
Newson just like takes it and
Thanks.
like flips it over.
I appreciate it. You know, I do appreciate. But I don't think I can carry that thing for any amount of time.
We'll get you on a workout regimen, and Loolin hands out his
Okay.
hand for the hammer back.
I pass it back to
He
you.
kind of. The man in black is kind of sitting there looking at you all, and he goes, I mean, I could send you to kill the sorceress.
Who?
You mean back to Stipvale?
No. She maintains a nice home in the hedge.
Oh.
Look, I don't know that we should kill anybody. I don't know.
Let's go do a murder.
I agree with. I am so glad that me and Elliot are just on the same page now. Man, this feels really good.
Yeah. I mean, Elliot's really like vibing with the being pissed.
Loolin doesn't like it, but he understands of what must happen.
Like Elliot's not particularly angry at anyone. He's just kind of annoyed that everything is going poorly, and doesn't know how to express that. So murder is the next best thing.
Oh God.
I would like to lash out.
I would love to lash out. Can that be arranged?
We need to handle this tactfully. Fuck that. We fight.
Yes, exactly.
Well, like, but like, why though? Like, is there any reason?
Well, she betrayed you.
Yeah,
She
but
intentionally.
Oh, is that who we're talking about?
I assume that's the sorceress. She was the one who said she was studying all of the magic and stuff.
I also.
It would stand to reason, in fact, that because she betrayed you and because the person who was fighting against us is one of the warlocks, or is the warlock keeping the lock open, that she probably assisted with that research in terms of how to break the locks in the first place.
Ooh, I have an
You think
idea.
so?
We don't have to kill her, but if we incapacitate her, we can just steal her knowledge of magic.
Yes. I think that is also a good option. Getting the upper hand does in fact force her to share things with us or die. Both of those, very valid options.
No, I was talking bring her back here and have them extract all of her memory of magic.
Ooh.
Oh God.
But we gotta pay for that. Well,
Yeah,
you're
they can
rich,
keep
actually.
the memory of magic.
Oh, true. True.
Is that allowed? Do they?
Is it? Yeah, I'm like, look at the man in black. Is that allowed?
He kind of looks down. He furrows his brow and he kind of looks at Elliot and he shrugs and he goes, "I've done worse."
Valid
Not particularly
strategy.
reassuring.
He kind of looks at you. He goes, "I'd like to remind you about the warlock that I have kept in Koboldia for the past 1,000 years."
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, guys. It's just like I don't know. She has a valid reason to be angry at me, and it sucks that she like took it out on me
No, but
and my
she's
family.
She
didn't take it out on you and your family. She took it out upon the entire
world.
material plane.
Exactly. Like I said,
It's
she
not you and
probably
your
helped.
family. It's
I mean,
the
you're
entire
just
material plane.
Wait, but I'm
Exactly.
sure she helped.
She's assisting the warlock. So
The other,
we'll ask
yeah,
questions,
exactly.
but
Hmm.
she's assisting the warlock that is threatening the entire material plane.
Okay, as long as we ask some questions, I guess.
I look back at the man in black, Velkin, and I say, well, you've got thousands of years of experience in killing warlocks. Can you give us any tips?
Cut off their hands.
Mm.
Pretty effective. Knock out their teeth. Light them on fire works pretty well too. Burn all the material components they need for spells.
Mm. Well, that's good to know. Got any helpful items and things?
Got a flint and steel little tinderbox.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you. He goes,
Burn the witch.
kind of looks at you. He goes,
Oh,
do you
God.
not have a tinderbox?
I've been thrown around a lot lately. I've been losing all sorts of stuff.
Things are falling out of your pockets left and right.
Lulu's just gonna start whistling, like, looking away.
Newson kind of like pats the bag and is like, "Oh yeah, I do have one of those."
Hmm.
But I mean, anything specifically made for fighting magical people if you did it for thousands of years.
Ah. I mean, the best way to fight magic is with magic. It would appear to me that you guys at least have that more or less handled.
I'm pretty okay at spells, yeah.
I'm better at hitting things.
But you're not terrible at magic, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much control over the magic I do have. It just kind of happens when I get really angry.
Fascinating. Well, all right then.
Now, I know for a fact that 4 of the patrons are awake. So there are at least 4 warlocks that need taken care of.
And
I
how many
don't
are there
know.
typically?
Hi, Dungeon Doggo. Say that again, Brando.
How many are there typically? Or there's just 4 we have to worry about now?
Oh, I think we put away 8 of them. But it looks like only 5 of the locks have broken. And I only know that 4 of the patrons seem to care about coming out. The 5th one has kind of just sat where she was.
Wait, so how many locks are there in total?
There are 8.
And there's only 4 trees, though, so...
Well, there are
2
5
more.
trees. The rest of the locks are more subtle than that.
Can we know what they are, or is that like a secret?
I'll keep that to myself for now.
Oh, okay.
That way, if any of you become captured, I don't have to worry about one patron releasing another.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Thanks for the bits, Carl. I appreciate it. Get pranked, bro? Oh no, I've been pranked, bro.
Pranked by bits.
Pranks.
Been pranked by bits.
It's just a bit of a prank.
Alright, listen here, you little shit.
Trauma.
Yes, Dungeon Doggo, can I assist you with something? Anyways. He looks at you all, he goes, now I can send you to one place. Of your choosing, obviously.
I see. So we have to decide where we're going. Are we going back to Stipvale? Are we going to, the Elven City, the Minotaur City, Bourgeoisie,
Or the Kobold.
or Koboldia
Yeah.
to meet this one single warlock.
I mean, you
Oh,
could also go.
actually, I have a question. Which patron is that warlock indebted to?
The one in Koboldia?
Yes.
Me.
You've kept your... Wait a minute! That seems incredibly hypocritical.
Oh, absolutely. I wasn't originally a patron. Originally, I was a warlock like any of the others. But nature abhors a vacuum. So when I trapped the patrons and made sure there were no more warlocks, I bound the one I needed to myself and then ensured that I never provided patronage for any warlocks again.
So it's a one and done type of deal.
Exactly.
So what helpful information could we possibly get from that person? Besides, I guess, how to kill them. Like, they don't have any insider information about the other patrons or understanding them, so that seems like a bit of a waste of time.
Well, they were alive and running in much tighter circles with other warlocks than I was when the patrons were still around. So they may have insight, if not on how to defeat the other warlocks, at least on how they would hide from you. After all, he did it for almost 300 years, and I almost didn't catch him.
Okay.
If not, with all these new patrons popping up, his is bound to eventually, and if you removed him from the board, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Can a warlock be bound to more than one patron?
Oh, no, his true patron will return, and they have an older claim on his soul than I do. There's a lot of rules.
He does have another patron, then.
Originally,
You're being... For someone who's asking us to help them save the world, you're being intentionally obtuse, and I don't like it.
I'm not being intentionally obtuse. I'm human, and I've been alive for over 1,000 years. I don't remember everything.
Well, that doesn't help us.
Man's old.
Lots of people are old. That doesn't mean they're useless. There's lots of old minotaurs that aren't useless.
And a lot of ones that are.
I guess, well, this warlock of yours, is there any way he would help us?
Well, if his options were help you or rapidly feel 1,000 years worth of aging at one time, I'm sure he'd be more than willing to accept.
Okay.
I believe that his patron was the Fiend. That or it was the strange toad that he took everywhere with him. I'm really not too sure about that.
A toad?
You may or may not be looking for someone with hair. I can't be entirely sure.
Well,
I'm sorry, I just love the fact that I can see how annoyed Sky is with me right now.
I mean, to be fair, the moment you said that, I figured it had to be one of two characters from that one shot.
Oh, yeah.
But now I know which one.
well, Lyra's gonna turn towards the rest of the group and just say, like, well, do y'all think it's worth it? Going to this warlock for some more information?
The one thing I would consider is that in terms of our map, and News, I guess we've got the map out, so News is kind of like gesturing to it. If we go to Koboldia and, we can't access the hedge because of the war that's going on here, the next closest tree is either the one in the center, which we don't need to address currently, or the Elven Kingdom. And she kind of looks at Elliot, and I'm like, I'm not sure how prepared Elliot is for that.
Or us, really.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know that you guys could measure up to an army of mages protecting a temple. Not gonna lie.
Mm,
Oh well, we would have to get past the citizens first, and I'd,
yeah. We'd have to get into the city as cows.
Yeah, but this guy's saying he can put us anywhere.
Yes. One time.
I can put you wherever you wish to start.
I feel like the big tree is a good option. Or before we leave, we can go take care of the sorceress. And then
They're
we
all
can-
quite large trees.
Well, the one with a city in it. I'm sorry, my brain is tired.
Wait,
I haven't
wait.
exactly gotten a full night's sleep in a couple days.
You mean the center tree or the human tree?
The human tree. There's not a
Well,
city in the center tree.
I don't think we should go to the human yet.
Why
I feel
not?
like. Well, I feel like I don't know. He seems pretty powerful, and I would lean towards going towards Kobold tree or not tree the Koboldia, because I don't think we can pass up this information. If there's anything that can give us an edge.
Well, he'll be there for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's been there for 1,000 years.
He's not
so
going
technically.
anywhere.
Sure, but I mean, we might need that information in preparation for battling one of these.
Is there anything that we have to do besides kill the warlock protecting the tree? Like, how do we make sure that they're resecured?
I'm still working on that part.
Okay.
For now,
So even if we went directly into a fight, we wouldn't have any way to actually solve the issue currently.
solve it, no, but mitigate it, yes.
Mm.
We are currently in a situation of damage control.
I think it's also something to consider that based on our knowledge of who the warlock is in Stipvale, it is highly likely that every single one of these is going to be some kind of high-ranking official, and nobody knows that they are warlock patrons trying to destroy the world. So unless we can expose them to their established leadership, assuming
Ain't
that
no
not at the
snitch.
top.
Wait.
No, what I'm saying is when we kill them, we will become fugitives of
I
every
see.
land on this continent.
Weren't you before?
No, we're only fugitives of 3 lands currently.
There's a big difference.
Technically, Loolin and I aren't necessarily fugitives, but Loolin really doesn't have any problems. He could just go back to Ulfast. It's really more my problems. He's just here out of solidarity, which I deeply appreciate.
Lilith's gonna just look, yeah, solidarity, yeah. So
Well.
Cambodia?
Insight?
Newson does not pick up on it at all.
I don't know if you're allowed to incite other players.
It just depends on what the DM.
You've done it
Sure.
to me before.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
I was gonna say Lyra's insight checked me before, so
Give me a deception check, Loolin.
Very deceptive cow time.
Oh, very little
So
insight.
deception.
Not very deceptive cow time, but deceptive enough to beat Lyra.
Yep.
So sneaky.
Wow, Loolin is such
Wow.
a good friend.
Elliot is slightly suspicious, but not enough to actually care.
But yes, if you intend to go after Mr. Sage Drifter, then perhaps meeting with the sorceress isn't the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, I think we could get a decent amount of information regarding, you know, the Stipvale situation by wringing it out of the person that, betrayed you.
Okay, yeah, we could do that. Jeez, I just, I just hate
Lyra,
confrontation.
It's time to confront your past.
Okay, all right.
Also, I'm sorry to say you're going to have to get over your fear of confrontation because we're going to be confronting a lot of people for the next year.
Good. Okay. uh. All right. Well, I guess let's go to Marta.
Mhm. And then I guess we'll decide based on that information if we want to start at Stipvale or somewhere else.
To Marta. Remember, guys, our priority is to capture, not kill.
Okay.
Maim
And then
only
Elliot's
a
gonna
little.
lean over to the cow crew. We can kill her if she gets too rustly.
Newsom just winks. Cow wink.
Cow wink. It's a cowinkadink.
Cow winky wink.
Wow.
Anyways, everyone is gonna I'm gonna be like, all right, everyone hold hands and Lyra guide the way through the door.
Oh God, I'm really bad at this, but let's go.
He kind
That's
of
the point, isn't it?
he kind of looks
Yeah,
at you all and he goes, "Like I said, I can send you somewhere. You don't need to deal with the frivolities of trying to end up where you want to be."
Well, yeah, but you said you could only send us one place. This would be 2 places, technically, I think. Unless going somewhere within the circus doesn't count.
If I send you to the sorceress, you're going to be stuck in the hedge until you find another door. Because she's not within the circus.
Oh,
The circus is doors to both the hedge and the material plane.
so she's on the material plane still.
No, she's
Right,
in
no,
the hedge.
in the hedge outside the circus.
Ah.
Rectangles and squares, guy. Rectangles
I
and
see.
squares.
So is her space not within the circus then? Or I understand that it's not within the circus, but
I would imagine that if she met with Carden recently enough to frame you, that her home at the very least has a door.
yes. What I was saying is, can you sense if she's at her home right now, or if she's in some other part of the hedge at large?
Oh, she's at her home right now.
Okay.
At least if the kobolds are to be believed.
They haven't led us astray yet.
No, they have not.
So then we definitely. Well, okay, wait. Oh, here's another question. Can we, if we travel to her house, can we get back to the circus on our own?
Whether or not you'll be able to come back to the surface, I do not know. Once you leave on this quest, you might be on your own.
Okay, so it seems like we have to choose, because I don't think we should get stuck in the maze. I feel like that's the worst option.
You hear kind of another bang and a crackle, and he kind of looks up and goes, "Well, the worst option would be to be stuck here."
Mm-hmm. The one thing I will say is, his warlock may have information from 1,000 years ago, but your acquaintance has knowledge of what is happening right now, what we are dealing with currently. We already know that because you said that she even admitted to studying the magical ley lines that connect the trees.
That's true, but then once we're at her house, we might be stuck in the hedge. I don't know, is the risk worth it?
I feel like it is. Even if we're stuck in the hedge, like, the doors go everywhere. There's
Yeah.
at least a door. And that'll take us to the
Regardless,
material plane somewhere. And that's fine.
Elliot's like, even if we're stuck in the hedge, we get to kill that bitch, so.
yeah. Regardless of where we go, there is risk. You know, if we go to her here, we might be stuck in the hedge. If we go outside, we're going to be stuck in the material plane for a period of time. There's no guarantees either way, unless we get another key.
Well, okay. If you guys feel alright about it, then
I
let's
think
go.
it is our source of the most relevant information. Not to mention that she might have good magical shit for you too.
True. Well, okay, I'm down.
Okay.
Loolin, are you down?
Yeah. Let's get this show on the road.
Enough standing around, I'm ready to punch something.
Kind of looks at you all and he goes, well, okay then. And he walks up to the door to the hedge and he waves his hand and you see the shadows come across it. And he just kind of steps back and he goes, your exit.
Thank you. Try not to die.
He kind of chuckles as you guys walk through the shadows, and as you walk through, the sounds become muffled. And as you get closer to the other side, it feels like these shadows are a couple feet thick. You hear the sounds of songbirds as you guys come out into a meadow that you would remember, Lyra. A meadow that is out in front of a small cottage. There are large trees all around and almost like a hedge wall surrounding the meadow
Mm-hmm.
with several entrances and exits to it, and you are left here in front of her small cottage.
All right. Well, this is it. We're in the right place. Does someone else want to go first? I don't want to go first.
She kind of,
No, you get
as
to
you
go
guys are
first.
standing there discussing what order to go in, Marta comes out the door followed by a small cauldron that's walking on its four little cauldron legs.
That's so cute.
She kind of looks at you all with a look of surprise and she goes, Lyra?
I know, it's crazy she's not in prison, right?
Susan just kind of points her axe at her and says, betrayer? In that same questioning tone.
She looks at you and she goes, what are you talking about?
You certainly came to the trial.
The trial's not for a few more weeks, I thought.
No.
Well, it got all moved
The
up.
trial's over.
And I used your thing, and you came, and then yeah.
You utterly and completely threw Lyra under the bus. And we were also told that you're good friends with the opposition and have been meeting with them for ages.
Well, I mean, perhaps.
So my statement stands, betrayer.
It's only betrayal if the person you're going against was actually your friend.
What are you talking about? We were friends. And I made a mistake, but we were friends.
Your mistake almost killed us.
Yeah, I know.
So what are you here for?
Well, the problem got a lot bigger. Do you know about what's going on?
Do you know what's going on?
Yeah, we've got a fairly good idea.
Then I,
You know.
then I suppose you already have your answer.
Well, you're welcome to tell us what you actually know and what you've been sharing with your warlock friend, or you can die.
She kind of looks at you all. She pauses for a moment. She looks back at the pot behind her and she goes, and she looks at you and she goes, "Oh, is that what you're here for, to kill me?"
No, we're
No,
actually
it
here
was
for
to make
information.
friends.
She kind of looks between Loolin and Elliot and goes, "You guys should probably coordinate your responses."
Nice. Information first, murder later. We're here for information.
Yeah, come on, this is so much bigger than any of us individually. This is like the end of the world we're talking about.
Yeah, you've selfishly chosen to help the losing side, presumably for whatever gain you have, power, whatever. You've chosen to forsake the entire material realm over some petty childhood grudge.
Well, there's more to it than that. I mean, it's just tearing down the failed experiment and replacing it with what worked for millennia before.
What? They want to take away your free will. Do you really want that?
And that's any different than your family on the council because?
Of course it's different. There's so much difference between mind control.
You think they're controlling people's minds?
Well, that's kind of the impression I got.
She kind of looks at you all. She kind of smirks and she goes, "I'll give you the," and she kind of turns to go back in her house and says, "I'll give you the option to leave before you get yourself into something you can't handle."
Well, if you're so confident, why don't you just give us the information you have? Do you think it won't matter?
Oh, I think me giving you the information would matter greatly. I just don't think you can take it.
What do you mean by? What do you mean by that?
She thinks she can take all four of us. That's what she's saying, Lyra.
Lyra having never been in a fight. What do you mean, woman? Reason having been in many fights. Oh, this bitch can want to throw hands.
I assume she goes back into her house.
No, she's waiting by the door.
Elliot's very patiently waiting for her to go back inside.
So he can light the house on fire.
Yup.
Oh my god.
The thatch roofed cabin in the woods. This could be fun.
She turns around and goes back inside, followed by her little pot.
Burn the witch.
Oh my god. So I just want to we're really sure we want to take this fight? I have no idea how powerful she is.
Elliot starts building a campfire right where he
Okay,
is.
great.
Like, just get some kindling, a little bit of lumber. Starts a fire. Nice little.
Newsom passes him
Gets it,
her
like, nice and
Tinder
going.
box.
Once Elliot has like a nice little roaring fire, he's gonna cast catapult and just launch it onto the thatch roof of the little cabin.
I don't think that's how catapult works, my guy. But let me go take a look. See.
All right, here. Let's...
Flavor.
You could do a burning stick, right? Because it's just
Yeah.
it's just below
Yep,
some
that'll work.
weight.
You watch as this burning ember that Elliot throws. Actually, just roll me a d20, Elliot. And see if the force of you throwing this puts the fire out.
Hot is hot, though.
Hot is hot. It lights the roof on fire.
Well, okay.
Elliot's just gonna, like, turn around and sort of just stand there patiently.
Newsom's gonna move kind of wide around the side to see. Look for movement.
Sneaky cow.
Make sure she doesn't flee.
Lyra is gonna tap Elliot, cast Blade Ward, and then also spread out a bit, I think.
Newsom, since you
want-
went wide, you see this bitch
Here.
sneaking out the back.
Quickly, around!
Yeah. I holler to everybody else that she's sneaking away and charge that direction.
Roll initiative.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
Ooh, gotta love my +0 to initiative.
I have a
Me
-1.
too. 11.
I got a 0. I got a 0 for initiative.
oh,
That is so
oh
sad.
my
Oh,
god.
that's rough, buddy.
Hey, I got my critical fail out of the way.
True.
True.
Better to do it now.
Get it done early.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god, I forgot I had so much money.
Alrighty.
I feel like with the 0 initiative, Loolin sees like the best grass like over here, like the best grass he's seen like the entire time. This meadow reminds me of home, and he just found like a nice green patchiness of grass. He's just had a little munch.
You know what we're gonna do because you crit failed, Loolin?
Yeah.
You're gonna start your turn prone because you went to run in that direction and tripped.
I'm still eating the grass. I
You
landed
tripped and
right
you
where I
were
wanted
like,
to be. I landed right where I wanted to be, and now I can play it off as, oh, I'm just dumb cow, but actually I'm hungry. And Lulu just picks up his face, and there's just grass all over his face.
Alright, so Newton, as you charge that direction, she kind of turns and squares up to you. She moves forward, and then she casts a spell, and acid just flies out of the cauldron in a line straight towards you. So give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, dex save. 16. Whenever
Alrighty.
it shows up. There it goes.
And you are going to take... Oh, it's not going to show me the roll. Fuck you, D&D Beyond. You
Damn.
rolled a 16. You will succeed. You dive out of the way of the acid as it comes towards you.
I am pissed.
Lyra, it is your turn.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna, let's see. 10, 15, 25. Okay. Can get there. And do I have line of sight?
You should.
Okay, cool. And then how far away is she?
She is 60 feet away from you.
Very, very good. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, let's do a magic missile. Let's do that.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay. There's one. Oh, that's good.
Nice.
There's one. There's just reminding myself. Oh yeah, 3. Okay. There's 2. And there's 3. Oh, the last one wasn't so good. So altogether, we've got 9. Or no, 10 damage.
Okay. So you watch as you fire out these magic missiles and news, and you watch as they stream past you, and they hit this lady directly in the chest. And her kind of like just her like casual dress now just has burn marks on the front of it from where she was hit. Newsen, go kill.
Attack.
Go forth and murder.
Yep. I'm raging for sure. After the acid splash, I'm like, you bitch.
All right, roll me the magic thing.
Yep. We are doing Wild Surge. It's 3, which is I didn't pull up my list. Whoops, hold on.
You guys watch as Newsen rages and a
back.
flump appears.
Yes.
My
Our
little buddy is
favorite.
back. Let's see, how far can I place that? Within 30 feet. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. I think I can place it like catty corner to her.
I'm seeing 35 for both of the corners.
Oh, I'm
her.
okay. I guess put it 1. It'll have to be 1 down, and I'll just move it next turn.
Okay.
Let's put it.
Oh, it always explode at the end of the turn.
Yes.
All right, let me grab my floof. There he is. Such a cutie.
Let's see. The only problem is I picked up my token. I was 35, right?
Yeah, it was 35 from both of these spots. So you were right here.
So I can't get in range. That's the struggle.
All right. I'm going to give you a big brain plan, right?
Okay.
Run 30 feet, shove the flump.
That's fair. Just run all the way up to him and then shove him 5 feet towards her.
Is that what you're
doing?
doing?
Go, little man. Yeah, I mean, I can't reach her far enough, so.
He kind of just like, you kind of push him, and it's like watching your hands just sink into a balloon. And then when instead of pushing back, he just moves away from you. Until he floats into her little space, and he kind of looks at her. And she looks back at him and goes, "Is that a flump?" And he kind of looks at her and goes, "Flump," and then just explodes.
That's my guy.
I love that it says its name like a Pokemon.
She dives out of the way and manages to avoid this flump explosion. And it is Elliot's turn.
Elliot is going to move 30 feet to about there, I'm pretty sure. And then he's going to cast Mold Earth and he's gonna take a 5x5x5 box out from under her and use it to knock over the cauldron into her.
There
Whoa!
you go.
Oh,
So you're just making like you're just pulling it out from under her and pushing the cauldron up.
Yeah, just like the far edge of the cauldron, so it tips over.
Okay, so you push this cauldron up, so it's like to make it tip over into her, and she's now in a hole, and like half of her body is out of the ground, and half of it is in it. And as this cauldron tips, you watch as two of its legs literally get longer to just
Damn.
balance itself out.
It's all right. She's currently in a 5-foot deep hole, so
Yeah.
And then
Enjoy.
the cauldron is going to scurry off of your little raised earth.
All right.
Loolin,
Fair enough.
it's like the luggage. Oh,
Loolin, how'd that munch go?
Monch be pretty damn good. I'm gonna spend my movement action to get out, then I'm going to use my dash action. That's what 30. Yeah, dash is movement, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dash just uses as an action to double your movement.
yeah. So I'll just get a nice 30.
Speed cow.
Moo.
No. So if you stood up
Yeah.
and then moved 15 feet, you'd still get an additional 30 feet.
Yeah.
So total 45
You'd
feet.
get 45. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go let
you
the
get
dog see.
45.
Ah, gotcha.
Get up to Elliot.
Hello.
Moo.
Move.
I like the idea that like horns forward, full speed charge. You know.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
absolutely.
earth is shaking.
So my computer has once again warned me that I'm out of hard drive space, and I'm just gonna buy one now.
nice.
Probably a good plan.
Like,
That's
there's
a
no
good
point
idea.
deleting things. Hard drives are dirt cheap now. Like
All
a
right.
terabyte, solid state, for like $70.
I left for like 12 seconds to let the dogs in. On her turn, she's going to look at you, Lyra, because you're the only one who've hit her so far.
Mm.
And she's going to go, "Is that what you think magic is?" And then she's going to cast magic missile back at you.
Oh god, okay.
Damn, you got shield over there.
Oh, I do have shield. Oh my god,
Welcome.
yeah, shield. There you go.
Welcome.
So now I have.
Damn, you got shield over there?
Okay, yep.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Because Big Cow Man and Elliot is protruding her line of sight to Lyra.
Doesn't affect magic missile.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, magic missile is
Magic missile
Point
don't
and click.
miss.
you need to know that they're in range, and that's it.
Magic
But it's okay, I have
missile.
shield. It's,
Yeah, shield
Yeah.
negates all of them. Like it just doesn't happen,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And
so
then
you,
until the start of my next turn, I have grace.
so you watch as 6 bolts fly out at you.
Jeez.
And you throw up your shield right in time as they slam against it, just exploding in this sickly green energy. And then she's going to look at Newson and gesture to the pot and throw another line of acid at her.
That is so rude. Dex save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not as good. 5.
You are going to fail, and you are covered in acid.
Ow. I'm really angry about that.
So at the beginning of each of your turns, you are going to take 2d4 acid damage.
Oh boy. Are you rolling that or am I?
I'll roll it.
Okay.
Lyra, you are up.
Okay.
I am covered in acid.
I'm gonna move once again.
You-
5, 10, Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go. Whoops. Oh no. Okay. Here.
Elliot's gonna shout, "Maybe you should clean her up," like
Yeah.
gesturing towards Newson.
Okay. I did
I'm like
get.
sizzling and angry.
I did
Extra
get
crisp.
prestidigitation last level. Would that
Oh, so
work?
did I.
That would
Clean her
work.
up? Let's do it. Yeah, I'll do that.
Now I'm angry and sparkling like a Mr. Clean commercial.
I need that art ASAP. Mr. Clean Newsen. I need it now.
It's an advertisement for the spell prestidigitation. I was covered in acid, but now I'm sparkling clean.
Shines like new, and then wax the camera.
New
Sparkles like
kitchen
new.
gun.
New kitchen cow.
Da 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 da. New kitchen cow.
All right, so you cast prestidigitation, and Newson, you feel just squeaky clean as this acid just like peels off you and falls to the ground, and then just fades into dust and disappears.
Greatly appreciated.
Which brings us to Newson's turn, and
Woo!
and almost more importantly, the return of Flumph.
Yes, Flump is
Let's
going
go.
directly behind her in that spot where it's both next to the pot. Yeah, perfect. And then I'm
I'd
running
also
up
like to point out
directly.
she's in a 5-foot deep hole.
Yes, I'm running up directly in front of her. And I'm gonna swing at this bitch. I'm mad.
Okay.
Big
Her
angry.
head is at just chopping level.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Roll to hit.
Okay. 15. Oh wait, I get advantage because of the flump.
You do indeed.
Or we do be flanking.
And also because you're raging and it's a strength roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
That'll
One,
hit.
two.
Roll damage.
Okay. Oh, come on. I got a 1+4, so just 5 damage.
So you kind of swing your axe, and she's kind of awkwardly in this hole. And you watch as your axe kind of cuts down the side of one of her arms. And her arm just starts kind of like leaking blood.
Let's see. Yeah.
Elliot.
I think that's... Oh wait, the flump explodes.
Oh yeah, let me make
On
a
both
dex check.
on both her and the pot. Because they're both within 5-foot range.
So she succeeded on her dex check. The pot did not. But the pot is moved. Flump returned to the Shadow Realm. New kitchen acid. Sparkles like... Alright, Elliot.
Alright, Elliot is going to move up to here. Because Elliot likes half cover. And then he's going to once again cast Mold Earth, bringing the cauldron down 5 feet, and packing that dirt around the wizard. Sorcerer.
I don't think you can move it, can you?
Yeah, up to 5 feet away.
The cauldron's not within 5 feet of her.
Oh, I see. Right. Well, fair enough. I'll take the dirt right next to her.
And just pile it on top of her?
Yeah.
Okay, so she is now underground.
Well, no, I was very specifically keeping her head above ground.
Oh. She is buried up to her neck. Wait, is there a save for that I have to make?
Well, I can't do any damage with the dirt, but it says I can put it into any shape I want.
Alright. Hey, Doctor, thanks for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How is everybody doing? Hey, Doc.
Hello, Doctor.
Hello.
Alrighty.
Hope you had a good
So
stream.
she is now buried up to her neck. Loolin.
how? I'm pretty sure I'm in range. 30 feet.
Yes, she's also buried up to her head, so while she does technically count as having full cover, you also get advantage to hit her because she can't move.
Yeah. Loolin's just gonna boop.
Oh
He's
shit!
going to,
Yeah, you're right there.
yeah, he's going to pull out. He's going to pull out his hammer.
Oh,
Uh,
wait, can I
da-da-da.
say something? Like,
Talking
yell
is a free
something?
action.
Okay. It's like, wait, we want information!
Yeah, just knock her out. Don't kill her.
Yeah, I'm going
Nusa
to.
just kind of looks at her with her her axe bloodied and says, "You ready to talk?"
I'm going to swing, but not to kill. I'm going to do a non-lethal damage.
All right, roll to hit. Newson, she's gonna spit on the ground at your feet.
In that case, go full damage.
That
Well,
first one will miss.
I have advantage.
That
What
second
about
one will
crit?
also miss.
Oh my god, you couldn't even hit the wizard. Oh.
You guys can tell as Loolin swinging that he's never tried to swing a hammer at someone's head non-lethally before. And he keeps trying to like figure out how to hit her and just narrowly like clipping like it looks like he's trying to use the dirt to slow the hammer right before it hits her.
It's like golf.
Yeah,
I was
he's
about to say that.
And he's
Oh
just
my God.
he's just ripping up the dirt around her. And by the time he's done making his two swings with his hammer, up to her shoulders is now clear.
he goes for like a swing. He like stops. He's like, no, that's a little too hard. He does a little shimmy. He tries to. No, that's still a little too hard.
This episode is gonna. I've got to have Mr. Clean Newson. I've got to have golfing Loolin. Like. Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Yeah, it's gonna be Lulin's turn.
Alrighty. Which brings us back to her turn, and I need to figure out what she's gonna do.
Is she a utility sorcerer? Does she have mold earth? Can she just mold her way out? Because that would be convenient for her.
She cannot. But what she can do is, leaving the pot there, she casts Dimension Door.
Oh, jeez.
Does that activate my sentinel?
No, because you don't get an attack of opportunity for Dimension Door.
Okay.
Wait, so
Even though she
she can do
moving out
that
of my
despite the
range.
fact she can't move her hands? Is there no hand component?
Meta magic.
Oh.
Ooh.
Bummer.
Other people can go through Dimension Door, can't they?
Nope. It is a one or two person thing, and the second person is only if you grab them and bring them with you, and they're a willing creature.
Do we have do I see
grab
her doing this? Like, do I have time to cast a spell on her before this happens?
Let me put her.
Spell.
Let me put her where she's going first.
Okay.
Dimension Door has like a 500-foot range, so she could just be gone.
Yeah, but she's not. She doesn't want to leave.
Oh, okay.
Lyra, you hear the sound of the dimension door opening behind you as she steps out, and then it is your turn. Loolin, Elliot, and Newson, perception roll.
Oh, I'm great at these.
At least I'm not Squall right now.
I want
to
14.
It rolled off of a 7. Well, it rolled off of a 17, but I still have a plus. Was that right? Wait. Oh no,
But sometimes you just be perceptive, right?
Okay. I want to cast levitate on her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we got two utility casters.
For Loolin and Elliot, the pot is now glowing.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll bury it.
What's the save for levitate?
It's a 14 con save.
She is going to succeed the save.
Oof. Okay.
and manage to stay on the ground. And as you try and lift her into the air, she looks at you and she goes, "Really now, Lyra? Party tricks?"
Yeah, Lyra's not responding to that. She's just out here trying to not kill her.
There's one person here trying to make sure this bitch doesn't get murdered, and that's the one she hates. All right.
Yeah, but then that's well. I guess do I want to move? No, I think that's all for Lyra.
Newton, you have not noticed the pot.
Yeah, but I noticed she's gone.
You
I don't
do.
give a shit about. I don't
You
give a shit
do.
about
You
the
just
pot.
you just watched as her head and shoulders just disappeared into this hole.
Oh yeah, Lyra would have shouted as well. She's over here.
I'm going to do my 30 feet of movement, then take the dash action. 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. Move right in front of her again. Resummon the flump on the other side. And then bonus action, Goring Rush. Which is
You
immediately.
can use a bonus action to summon the flump, or you can use a bonus action to Goring Rusher.
Oh, that's right. Okay, bonus action Goring Rush then.
Okay.
Instead of the flump.
Yeah.
So
Is that
melee,
an attack roll or a DC?
it is a melee attack.
Smacker.
Yep. And I still have advantage because it's a strength. Hold on. I gotta see. Give me Goring Rush information.
Oh. Okay, I had that
I'll just-
backwards. You actually just get a bonus to your roll while you're raging.
Okay, then I will just. I mean, I would have gotten advantage either way because the flump was there, but I'll just roll once for Goring Rush. 14.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Hell yeah.
And she gets thrown 10 feet, right?
5 piercing damage and Goring Rush. Actually 20.
Okay.
But it
Yeah.
says at least 20 feet, but
No, that's your movement.
technically-
How far does she go?
oh, it doesn't have.
Oh, okay, so they just take an attack then.
Yeah, I think it's just an attack. Yeah.
So you yell, "She's over here, Lyra!" And you hear just as Newton just runs past you, head down. And Newton, as you make contact, you feel that one of your horns definitely stuck in her.
Yeah.
How about that for a party trick? I made a skewer.
Elliot?
You pissed off the wrong cow.
Elliot is going to continue with the Mold Earth shenanigans. And
What's the range on that?
Mold 30 feet. I'm going after the cauldron though.
Okay.
And so Elliot's gonna bury the cauldron by just taking the 5x5 cube next to the cauldron and putting it in the cauldron space. And then Elliot's gonna move towards them with his 30 feet. To here. Maybe not that
Alrighty.
close.
Loolin?
Loolin. Let's see.
I love Lulin's literal 0 in initiative. That's just on the turn
So
order.
funny.
So tragic.
Alrighty.
Lulin's going to. Lulin's going to move next to Lyra. He's going to.
What you doing, Loolin?
I'm doing me a think.
A big old brain twister.
Hmm. I'm going to cast command on her.
Hmm.
Right, mind control. That's bad. Anyways, cast command.
I'm going to cast command, and I'm going to say approach.
To her? What's the save?
I don't know how magic works. This is my first time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's wisdom 11.
Alrighty. She is gonna succeed that roll.
Oof.
Just tragic. I did add some music though, so that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, unfortunate. Why was out there? I'm gonna move down there anyway. After the spell fails. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Newson. As her turn starts, you watch as the pot appears behind her through its own dimension door, Elliot.
Damn.
And then she looks at you, Newson, and she goes, "You are just the most annoying thing." And she reaches out a hand and touches you.
Bitch, don't touch me.
What's your AC?
12.
Really?
Yup.
What?
That's what it says.
I feel like it should be higher than that. I'll look at that after this.
Okay.
She is going to cast Inflict Wounds on you at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that's 5d10.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Oh god, oh
what
god.
what kind of damage is that?
Necrotic.
Ah, fuck.
And you are going to take 23 necrotic damage.
Okie dokie.
Are you down?
No.
Absolutely not.
So, Newsom's a barbarian.
Absolutely not. That's probably at least half.
It is, yeah. Well, and I still had 3 points of damage from the last fight because we haven't taken a long rest. So, but I'm a little under half. So, it's gnarly, but I'm not down.
Okay, good.
As she casts Inflict Wounds, the cauldron behind her starts glowing again. Lyra, it is your turn.
Okay, from my magical knowledge, do I think that this cauldron is just gearing up to do another acid, or do I think something else is going on?
From what? Roll me Arcana. Actually.
Arcana. There we go. I always roll so bad at the things that I'm good at. Okay, 13.
This cauldron has consistently cast the same spell as her a turn after she cast it.
Okay. I don't know the range of inflict. Okay. Lyra's gonna
I
shout.
think inflict wounds is contact.
Okay. Lyra's gonna shout. Newson, get out of there! The cauldron's gonna do the same thing. And then I'm going to. What should I do? And then I'm going to do a... Yeah, let's do a chromatic orb at Marta. And
Ooh.
I'm going to choose... I guess... I don't know, fire damage? And so I'll roll to hit. This is a... What is this? Well, it's a 10. That's
That will
unfortunate.
miss.
That is rough stuff.
As you throw out your chromatic orb and this orb of just burning fire shoots out from Lyra's hands, you guys watch as Marta dives out of the way and the orb goes past her and off into the hedge bushes, catching them on fire. Newson, it is your turn.
One question for you. When the last time I exploded the flump, did you do the flump does 1d6 force damage when it explodes. It doesn't just push things.
I did.
Okay. So since I'm up close and personal, the pot's glowing, it's near me. Does it look damaged from that?
Not particularly.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna resummon the flump. Same kind of dealio as before in that space directly across from her. Yeah. And then I am going to swingeth mine axe.
Your new axe?
Yeah, well, the +1. Yeah.
The good one?
That's the one I've been swinging. I only swing the good axe. Best
Allow
axe.
me to ask you a question.
Yes. So, we are rolling at advantage. Hell yeah, that's a 19 plus 6, so 25.
Alrighty, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Get fucked. Ooh, much better damage roll. 10 plus 4, 14 damage.
+2, because you're raging.
Oh, yeah. So, well, it's not... I have rage clicked, and it's not adding that, so I don't know.
Let me click on it and see if it's already included in it.
Well, I rolled a 10, and the +4 is just from my weapon. Maybe it's included in the...
What's your normal proficiency modifier?
Oh, 2. +2.
Okay, so it is adding it then.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll hit her for a meaty 14 damage.
Yep. And then, since Lyra yelled out to me, I will begrudgingly back up and have the flump explode.
When you back up, she is gonna take a swing at your back with a dagger.
Okay.
And that will hit with your AC, which I still need to look at. You're gonna
Okay.
take 2 piercing damage. I already have to.
Okay, cool.
And then the floof is gonna go boom.
Yep, and then the flump go boom.
Her and the pot both fail to save. And you watch as they take damage as they go down. She's looking pretty beat up.
Newson kind of like takes the 2 damage on the shoulder and like rolls the shoulder and kind of looks back at her and says, "Are you done yet?"
She just looks back at you and kind of scoffs. Elliot, it's your turn.
Elliot is going 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's been 30 feet. Elliot is going to do the exact same thing Elliot does every turn, apparently, and be a utility wizard and bury the goddamn cauldron before it can hurt somebody.
Okay, so you're burying the cauldron again?
Yeah.
Bury the goddamn cauldron.
We gotta bury that bitch.
Bury it. Put it underground. Forget about it. Alright? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Alrighty. So you bury the cauldron. Are you doing anything else?
Should I move? Let's see. Nah, I'm already the back line. We're good. Other people will be attacked before Elliot is. Elliot actually hasn't done any direct damage yet, so pretty low on the priority for other people to hurt.
True. True. Loolin, it is your turn.
Lulin's just gonna step up and bonk for non-lethal.
Alright, roll to hit. Yes, little dinosaur, how can I help you? Everybody, this is Dino. He is the smaller of the dungeon dogs.
18.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
8 non-lethal.
Alrighty. You swing your hammer and catch her in the side of the leg. You kind of hear like a crunch. And she kind of cries out as she kind of falls to the side and hops on one leg to regain her balance. From underneath the pile of dirt, you just hear like a whooping noise, and the dirt kind of rocks up with this big green glow underneath it and settles back in. And she is going to look up at you, Elliot, and she is going to cast a spell at you. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, I love those.
Love
Ooh.
that.
Ooh!
What a noise.
Actually, Lyra, also give me a roll.
Okay, and the Constitution saving.
Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
That's bad. That's
Lyra and
some-
Elliot, you both go blind.
That bitch!
Ah,
Like, it literally feels like somebody turned out the lights, and just neither of you can see anymore.
Alright, because as we pointed out before, you don't actually need to see her to cast Magic Missile.
She is... Well, you do have to see her. It does specify a target you can see within range. And she's gonna try to run away, so Loolin, give me that attack of opportunity.
Absolutely. Again, it's gonna be non-lethal.
Go gung ho. Do the murder. Oh my
that'll
god.
hit. Roll damage.
7.
Oh. You
I'm
hit...
aiming for the same hobbling leg.
You hit her real hard in the leg. Wait, you're aiming for her leg?
Yeah, like the leg that I already hit. Whenever I heard the crunch, I'm aiming for the same leg.
Okay, give me another one then, because you're doing a
You're,
cold
that's
shot.
a call. Yeah. Oh my god!
Wow.
It was destined.
So you hit her in the leg again, and you hear that crunch get deeper, and she kind of hobbles away. That's as far as she gets. Lyra, it is your turn. You are blind. You can give me a Constitution saving throw as an action to remove your blindness.
Okay, I'll try that then. Nope, this 4 again. I swear to God, these dice are weighted.
All right, so you are still blind. What are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna say, why won't you give up? We just want information, and then we'll leave you alone. That's all she.
Is Lyra doing the like I can't work without my glasses thing while she's saying that?
Yeah.
She doesn't respond to you. Is she trying to get away? Newsin? Just so you know, this pot counts as not here because it's underground right now.
Okay. I know that they don't want her to die, but I'm also real pissed.
Yeah, I don't think you're actually allowed to roll non-lethal while raging.
I'm pretty sure I'm not. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'll re-summon the Flumph in a flanking position. My little man, my absolute champion.
Okay, I'm gonna be clear about this before you do it.
Okay.
If what you do doesn't kill her and the flump explodes, the flump can also not roll non-lethally.
We seem to
Little
come at it
late,
impressive.
little late now.
Yeah. Let me actually look and see. I mean, technically, let's see.
It's just a non-lethal explosion. I don't know what your problem is.
The rage information doesn't say that I can't roll non-lethal damage. It says I can enter it.
There is no
it
restriction.
gives
You can
me-
roll non-lethal while raging.
Okay, so I'm gonna, like, there's just, like, a light moment of clarity in there, where I recognize, like, they really asked me they asked me not to kill her, so I won't kill her, I guess. So I, like, raise up the axe, like I'm gonna hit her with it, and then I'm swinging, and then I'm gonna flat side her.
Alright, roll to hit.
Oh, 10.
That will miss, but you're at advantage because
Yeah.
the flump is flanking.
Fair. Oh my god, 3! What the hell? So
Whoa.
9.
Both
It's the non-lethal. I can't do it.
the flump is going to explode. And she is actually gonna make the save, so the flump is gone, and she is just standing in front of you, terrified, Newson.
Yeah, well, you know, I make a really good show of it, so, you know, I'm still pissed off looking, and I swing, and it's like my very threatening, rageful aura, like, I swing twice as if I'm like, it's like her last chance to get out of dying, because my face does not look like I'm ready to show her mercy.
Alright, Elliot?
Alright. Elliot's got a pro maneuver right now. He knows the end of the battle is nigh,
But he can't see.
but he can't see, so he needs to cast a spell on not a place that he can see, on just himself. So here's the plan. The man's gonna
I'm ready.
the man's gonna run forward his movement, because, like, he knew his orientation when he started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's gonna cast sleep on himself.
Fate. Gracefully.
So in a 20-foot sphere,
That's so
starting with
funny.
the lowest, I'll do the roll.
I think that fits me in
5d8.
too.
That is
Okay.
an incredibly low roll. A total of 15 hit points are put to sleep.
Okay, how many hit points do you have?
Both.
How many hit points does Newton have?
I have 18.
So her and Elliot just passed the fuck out.
Both? Oh my god.
And Lyra, you regain your ability to see.
Well, and Elliot's living on the ground.
As Elliot was just like dashing forward, just flops.
Yeah, you watch Elliot run towards you with literal shadows like covering his vision, and as he gets towards you, he just throws a bunch of sand into the air and yells, "Sleep!" and then just passes out on the ground.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Wait, aren't you
good.
resistant to being put to sleep?
Yeah, wait.
Can you be put to sleep by magical...
Against being charmed and magic can't put you to sleep. Yeah, I can't be put to sleep by that.
Yeah, so
Oh my
this...
god.
So she passes out. And
Nice.
Elliot, you regain the ability to see as well.
Ideal.
I kind of
News
like
and
the
pulls
world in
out
which you
some-
fall asleep.
I know, I did like that alternate outcome.
Yeah, that's okay.
They're both good, you know.
So
Mhm.
You
she
do it for you do it for dramatic effect.
he pretends
we
to
can
go
get it, like,
down
for-
and then stands up and just brushes himself off.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
I was in the Apood Theater Society.
Oh my god.
It was at first just for
Oh.
the easy credit, but I enjoy the art.
Let's see. My rage is gonna fade. And I'm gonna go ahead and there's like blood dripping off my horns. I do a quick wipe of the axe and put it back on my back, and then
You have
pull
these.
out,
You have these clearly magical wounds all over you.
Oh yeah. I'm not looking too pretty for sure. But
We're gonna cast a Cure Wounds on you.
hell yeah.
So how much of the hut is on fire?
You gained 2.
The hut is burning freely right now.
Okay. Do we have anything we can do about
So
that?
is the edge of the woods.
Yeah.
Mold earth on top of the thing.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything. Cause
I assume there's no streams around.
I have
There are not,
frostbite.
no.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would help.
Frostbite.
Yeah. Because it seems like there might be important stuff.
There probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
I mean,
see,
we
she
could
would have
just
grabbed
di-
the most important things on her way out.
Does she
I
have
mean,
like
it's
a
burning
satchel?
from the top
She
down.
does have a
so-
bag with her.
Oh yeah, let's grab that.
Alright, so you guys steal her satchel.
See, that's the thing about getting the vermin to leave their nest voluntarily. They'll take their most important garbage, and you can collect it off their corpse. I mean, sleeping body.
Fair.
Lulin's
I am gonna
cast
grab
Cure Wounds again on Nuzin.
Risha.
I'm gonna double cast that.
So opening the
3.
satchel quickly.
Oh my
Is there
god.
anything that looks like research notes?
There are not research notes in her satchel, no.
Okay.
How much effort would it take to put the house out?
A significant amount,
Okay.
without any water sources nearby.
I can't believe this whole ass sorceress doesn't have like fire protection on her house. She
But
she
sometimes
lives in
people
a
don't be
thatched
forward-thinking.
roof. Clearly. I am going to. So I'm getting out some rope. And I kind of look at our two wizards and I'm like, is there anything I need to do to stop her from doing all that anymore?
Wrap all of her fingers individually.
Okay.
Gag her, and take away all of her possessions.
Yeah.
Well, you already got that covered. So I'm gonna start wrapping her. I guess I'll start with like in the mouth, and then wrap the hands. Should we like try and see what's in the house? I mean, it's burning down, so there might be things at the bottom that are okay.
True. Okay, yeah, like how far has the fire progressed? Yes. Question.
Because I mean, that wasn't that many rounds.
No,
So.
but it is burning her whole roof. So the inside of the house is probably okay for a little bit.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
let's
Elliot's
run in there
dashing into
then.
the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just so with magically affected sleep, the only way you can is it a certain amount of rounds that they're asleep for, or
She
is it
is
like
asleep. Let me give you the requirements on what can happen. Actually, Elliot, when can she wake up?
If anyone attacks her, and it's here, I'll go look at it specifically because I remember it was the anyone attacks her. She's saving throws. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. Saving throws. There we go. Okay, it doesn't say here.
Well, it says 1 minute concentration. Or no, I don't see concentration.
Oh
So I
yeah,
think
duration
1
is 1
minute.
minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have enough time to gag her and wrap her up before she starts to come to.
Yep,
Mhm.
you do indeed.
Elliot, as he's running into the house, is gonna yell, "Have your weapons trained on her when she wakes up."
Okay.
Inside the house, there are quite a few strange artifacts. One of
You know
them
what?
that you can see in the corner is a huge tome standing 4 feet tall, with reinforced hinges decorated in iron filigree, and it is bound in chains, and it is a book standing in the corner.
I am going to leave her with Loolin and follow the wizards into the house and use my magic sense.
Oh, smart.
So you're looking for magic?
Yeah, my magic awareness. I open my awareness to the presence of concentrated magic, and I know the location of any spell or magical item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover. And then you can tell me the schools of magic, but mainly I'm just trying to locate stuff. So I will mark a use of that.
Alrighty. So I don't actually have like schools of magic for these items.
It doesn't really matter. We can identify them later, you know. Just give me a basic idea of where everything is, basically. I'm
okay,
just like,
so there's a giant iron book in this corner.
Okay.
There are several jars full of a white powder on the shelf that are magical. There is a knife on this table that is magical.
Okay.
And that is it for magical items in the house.
Okay.
Elliot's going to the big book.
No,
Lyra?
I would point Lyra at the jars of powder and be like, those have a magical aura. You should grab them. And then I'd probably
I actually
Drag.
want to look for research. Lyra's gonna say, grab what you can. I'm gonna look for research.
Okay.
And can I look specifically for that then?
Yeah, roll
Is there like a
investigation.
desk? Okay.
There's a couple of desks around.
Okay. Rolling investigate.
I will pick up all of the
Investigation.
things that I sensed are magical as well, and then follow Elliot over to the iron book.
Elliot is casting Reduce on the large book.
Oh my
Chain-
god!
Oh,
Every time I'm good
to
at
slip it
something.
between the chains.
That's
Smart.
a natural one.
The chains shrink with it, Elliot. Like, they are, like, welded onto this book. This book looks to be entirely made of metal.
Right. But is it now small enough that we can haul it out of the burning building?
It reduces from 4 feet tall to 2 feet tall. I don't know
So
if
it's
that
fourth of the
reduces its
weight.
I don't know if that reduces its weight. Does reduce weight?
Yeah. It
By how
says it,
much?
as I remember. It doesn't specify. It says here. I'll read it. You see within range.
And
Choose you.
while you're doing that, my investigation was a natural one.
I saw that.
Yeah.
So sad.
You
Ugh.
open the door to her room, assuming that that's where the majority of her notes would be, to find it on fire.
Its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
Okay, it now weighs 50 pounds.
Easy. Let's go, cow. Let's drag it out of here.
Yeah, Nuzin would just be able to pick it up without much issue, I think.
I guess Lyra will grab this knife then. Does it look like do we have seconds or like a minute to get out of it?
You have like a minute or two.
Okay. Then
Nuzin or Loolin outside, she starts to wake up.
Lulin's just gonna say, "Good morning."
She looks at you, kind of holds a hand up to her head, and then looks you directly in the eye and casts command.
With her hands all tied up?
Sorcerers are fun.
Ah, those bitches.
Cool.
She looks you dead in the eye and says, "Release me." Give me a...
These are
Wisdom?
the times I wish I was still a divination wizard.
Uh,
Wait, am I? What am I? Oh, never mind. We're good.
Man, I have that. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, good.
17.
That will succeed.
Way to go, Loolin. You're too smart for this bitch.
Bro, how many?
He's
how many
just
spell
gonna
slots
look at
you
her.
got?
He's just gonna lean down and like flicker on the forehead, like, no.
She kind of like glares at you.
He's just like, hammer in hand.
Time to cover her eyes as well.
And then he's just gonna prop his feet on her.
All right. You guys successfully get out of the house with this iron book, this knife, and 3 jars of the white powder.
Do I see that she's
This
woken
is-
up?
You do.
All right, I'm gonna ready an action to cast magic missile if she tries anything.
Just to let you guys know, our lovely new friend tried to cast. Do I know what she tried to cast on me?
Yeah, you'd be
Or do I
familiar
know-
with it because
yeah.
you know the spell.
She just tried to cast a command on me without, fun with her hands tied, etc. So be wary of this one as I flicker on the forehead again.
She kind of
Susan
Okay,
just...
so
sets down all of the new items and like kind of walks behind her and puts a hand on her head and says, I don't want to have to remind you that I have 2 horns and you have 2 eyes.
Jeez.
damn, things just got real.
She looks at you and she says, are we reminding each other of things we have and the other doesn't? In
She's
that
gagged.
case... Oh yeah, she is gagged. Wait, was
Yeah.
she? Oh yeah, so she
Yeah.
couldn't have cast
Yeah.
command on you. Oh yeah, she could, because fucking meta magic bullshit.
So
I hate
Lulin's
sorcerers so much as a class.
Lulin's just gonna poke where he smashed her in the leg. He's just gonna poke it a couple of times.
She kind of whimpers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gross.
jeez. Okay.
Lyra
Anyways,
walks
now that
out
we're
to see...
recapping.
Lyra walks out to see Loolin just torturing this woman.
Good to say, Loolin, stop! We haven't even asked her any questions.
She tried to kill us.
I
She
know.
might as well be dead already. Unless she has something useful to offer, Elliot sort of glances over.
She kind of... You just hear kind of a, like, through the gag, just... "Roar!"
It didn't sound that useful.
No, but
Okay.
it sounded like somebody cherishes their life.
Fair enough.
So, all right. Well, we gotta talk to her. We have to. So, what information do we need? We need how to get out of the hedge, and we need to know
Everything that she's told to,
right.
what's his face? What's
Yeah.
her face?
Okay. Let's ask some
And
questions.
if she won't give it to us, we'll get it. In other ways. She just kind of like, hand on the head, like squeezes just a tiny bit, like threateningly.
She kind of whimpers
Lulin's-
again.
Lulin's legs are still over her. Just in case of, she does manage to go somewhere.
When you say over her, explain what you mean by that.
It's just like Lulin's legs are just, over like her waist, kind of like if you were to like lay on your significant other.
Cool. What's your AC?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Uh,
maybe don't have contact with her.
18.
All right. Well, she'll miss, but she tries to headbutt you in the balls.
No, I'm kind of kind of like making like a plus sign.
Either way, she tries to catch Loolin right in the Rocky Mountain oysters.
He's gonna poke her at her, shattered leg. No. Back down.
Alrighty. So you guys have removed these objects from her house. Is anybody searching her?
Well, we
Like
took
you
her
said, you
stuff
took her
back.
bag, but if you looked through it,
I don't think
I guess
anybody
I
has
will.
yet, I think.
I will. I looked through it briefly to see if there was like writings. I guess I'll look through it again now. See what's actually there.
when you look through it, there is a small cherrywood box carved with arcane symbols and covered in scratches made by small claws. And there is a short, stubby wand made of finger bones surrounded by a soft green nimbus.
Bitch, what?
And there is a metal collar consisting of a gold band interlocked with a lower silver one.
Okay.
Elliot wants to inspect the bands.
I'm just like, be careful touching random magic items.
I got my gloves.
Okay. Also,
Are the gloves on?
They are now.
wait, question. Can you cast a ritual spell if you don't have it prepared, like as a ritual?
Mhm.
Or do I need, you
Yeah,
can?
I think you can cast
then,
any spell if it's a ritual.
Okay, cool. Then do you want me to ritual? Well, what do we want to do first? Question her, or should I identify these?
Probably question
The things
her,
that you
given,
took out of
you
the
know.
bag, you mean?
And any of it.
Well, technically, I would know what, like, the schools of magic of the items that we took out of the house are, so I wouldn't, like, meta-E, I wouldn't waste your time on that. We just don't have that information currently, because PT wasn't ready with it.
Yeah.
The schools of magic?
No, yeah.
Well, these items, like, deadass don't have schools of magic. They're just items.
Got it.
They're artifacts.
Got it, with magical properties.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so let's set these aside for now then, because I can figure this out.
How long does reduce last?
An hour,
Okay.
I think. How long does reduce last, Isaac?
Reduce lasts up to a minute.
Yeah,
So
so
we took
as
it-
you guys
we
get
took it out of the
outside, this
house.
codex returns to full size.
So if 50 pounds is an eighth of the weight, then
It
that
weighs
means
400 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, at least it's not in a burning building.
All right. Well, let's ask some questions.
Newson kind of points out, how do we ask questions if we have to have her gagged for magical purposes? I mean, I guess I could just threateningly have my axe, right about here, and she kind of, like, leans it on one shoulder, and then, if she talks, I can silence her.
Okay. Well, we need her to talk, so we have to take a risk.
You have detect thoughts?
No.
Okay, I thought you
Do
did.
I? I don't think so. No. I do not.
That, or we don't let her talk at all, and we just go have the, get the memories extracted and learn what we need to that way. I guess, though, don't you have to very specifically tell them what to pull out?
You do indeed.
So I don't know if we could be specific enough
Mm-hmm.
to describe what we want taken out of her.
Yeah, but when
Elliot's sort of like sitting there thinking.
But when somebody else? No. Our new friend.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think that she is going to willingly tell them to
No,
forcefully take the.
Loolин's gonna like tap his chin. The man in the black cloak, to refrain from using his name.
Oh,
No, I don't think he'll be able to
Our
either.
new friend.
got it.
No, and also, isn't it possible we'll get stuck in the circus if we go back there? Like, properly?
It is
Yeah.
possible.
Also, Elliot is making connecting the dots as he's looking around.
Mhm.
And looks at Lyra dead in the eyes. What door did you use to get out of here last time?
It was actually, I guess
The
it was
house
her door, but I came in further up on the path, though. I don't know where
Isaac's
that
gonna
was.
look over at Loolin. Will you please grab that door?
Lulin's gonna bring Nuzin over. Okay, your turn. Lulin's gonna get up and go and do what he does best and grab the door.
Or wait, don't we know that it doesn't work on? Wait, I feel like we should just
But
try to use
the door I had wasn't on any hinges. So
We
it
also
wasn't a
weren't.
proper
We
working
weren't
door.
in the circus or in the hedge when we tried that.
Right,
we were
but
outside the hedge.
shouldn't we leave it on the house then and
Hinges.
go
The
now?
house is burning down.
Right, but that means we should go now. Right?
Take her back and
Uh,
question her elsewhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring her through any doors.
That's fair.
She has far more control over it than we do, and anyone carrying her would get pulled to some other place that we have no idea. Almost guaranteed.
But then we'd for sure get stuck here. Because remember, the doors don't work when they're not on their...
Take the entire door out.
To be fair, you've never actually tried a door that's not on its hinges. Well,
Yeah,
I guess you have.
like, how do we know that?
I guess we don't.
We never
Also,
tried.
wait,
We
but when
only
I
tried
got
it
in...
outside the circus.
Also, when I got in here last time, I came from somewhere else. Like, I appeared on the path. Where was that?
The path?
Just on the path?
Mm-hmm.
Then there wasn't a door?
You stepped out through this, like, hole in the bushes.
Okay, is that still there?
It is still there.
Okay.
Although the fire's moving towards it.
Oh, geez. Okay, build a dirt wall around this. Fire stop. Okay,
Alright,
take
Elliot
the
will
door,
go,
build
like-
a dirt wall around it.
Yeah. So grab the door. And Elliot's gonna try to, like, firewall around the bush. Our special little bush.
You're just ripping the bush in half and putting dirt up around it.
Yeah, kind of.
Alright. You've made like a little protective earth dome around this door into the hedge.
Anyways, back to the sorcerer.
Yeah, we need to ask her questions and get out of here.
Look, she's your quote unquote friend. Betrayal. And also the fact she tried to murder us.
Well, we also tried to murder her.
She tried to murder us first.
Did she? No, we definitely started, didn't we? We started the fight.
I tried to murder her as equally as she tried to murder me.
Thanks for the bits, Carl.
Right. Okay.
Alright, well,
So
I
we'll
can
call it a
ungag
wash.
her.
Yeah, we gotta talk to her.
I will rest my axe, like, on her shoulder and pull the gag.
Lulin's carefully working at this door with hinges and all.
Okay, Loolin, while you try to take the door off, Nuzin, I need you to move your token for me.
Oh,
For
yes.
paper.
Yes.
But you remove the gag.
I'll be, like, behind her here.
Yeah, so you remove
Where's
the
the-
gag, and she kind of like spits out like pieces of the rag and out of her mouth. Or was it did you gag her with a rope or a rag?
Rope.
So she's spitting like pieces of twine from this rope out of her mouth. She just kind of glares up at you all. Well, I
Oh.
guess she can't really glare up at you all. You're all behind her right now.
Oh, I guess
Are you...
yeah. Not too close. All right.
You should put a rag over her eyes.
Oh, target. That's
Anyone got
Loolin,
any
give me a
extra
wisdom
rags?
saving throw.
Loolin isn't even around.
Good success.
I'm getting the
Good
door.
Doesn't matter. The cauldron still casts the same spell she did.
Oh.
Am I still making the saving throw? Or who was that towards?
You.
I didn't catch that.
That's towards you.
Okay. So wisdom, correct?
Yep.
14.
You will fail and have a sudden urge to release her.
Lulin's gonna let go of the door, and he's just gonna catch it. I think we should I crushed up her leg pretty well. I think we should let her go.
What? Why?
I don't think she can walk anywhere.
Lou, you want to take care of that door?
I think we
Loolin,
should let
door?
her go. And
Nope.
Lulin's gotta.
As soon as she gets close, Elliot's gonna mold earth and bury him.
So Loolin, as you're walking towards her, you feel yourself just getting gradually shorter, and then by the time you're next to her, you look down and realize up to your waist is just covered in earth.
I kind of press the axe a little bit into the side of her neck, and I say, "Release the spell."
I didn't do this. I've been gagged. Maybe your
You can
friends just
undo
had.
it.
Maybe your friends just had a change of heart.
She pushes it a
Yeah,
little
no.
bit harder.
Loolin makes a bigger deal when they have a change of heart.
That is true.
She drops the spell on you, Loolin.
Okay. Lulin's just wiggling.
You good, buddy?
See,
Want to go take care of the
now-
door now?
Lulin's gonna look at the door and just stretch out his arm. he's gonna prop himself out.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll
That's it.
also help unbury you.
Okay. Well, Lyra's gonna go. Look.
Ask your questions.
Okay, yeah, look. We need to know everything you told Carden. And everything you know about what's going on.
You mean what Carden told me?
But yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah, that's also useful.
Carden,
Tell us everything about your little plot. How about that?
Carden came to me and promised me that he could get me a magical artifact. All it took was testifying against Lyra at the trial.
Did he get your artifact?
She kind of looks at the metal book that is currently laying on its side. Yes.
Oh, cool.
What? But what do you know about the trees and the seals?
Well, I knew the trees had a great source of magic in them. I couldn't figure out what it was until Carden came and told me what had been released when the elves attacked the world tree that the Minotaurs owned. And then everything made sense.
Fair enough. But why weren't you friendly with us when we showed up? Why not just tell us why you did what you did?
Well, when people you lied about come, well, I suppose I didn't technically lie, and she kind of glances at Lyra. She goes, when people you used to know show up unannounced, you typically handle it with a bit of care.
That was care? Lulin says from across the yard, going back to the door.
I'm not the one who
I'd
lit
hate
my,
to see reckless.
I'm not the one who lit my house on fire.
Yeah, you just threatened us.
No. I told you not to threaten me.
No, you
Well,
said
look.
leave or die.
No, I said leave or try to kill me. As we can see, you succeeded.
Either way, you could have just given us the information. We gave you that opportunity, and you chose not to.
Well, unlike some people, I value loyalty.
You're the only person who betrayed anyone here.
Mhm. Yeah, loyalty to your own greed.
Oh, yes? And she kind of looks at Elliot. She goes, I'm the only one who's betrayed anyone here.
Let's go with yes.
Let's go with yes. She kind of looks at you and she goes, ugh. If you're going to be a traitor, at least own up to it.
So you're telling me the fact that I didn't go attack the world tree that started this whole goddamn mess makes me a traitor?
Well, the rest of your family did.
Well, the rest of my family have never been loyal to me, so There's no loyalty anywhere there.
Listen, we're getting off track. What? You haven't told us anything we didn't already know.
What? I haven't? Listen, Carden came to me and told me that he had a new friend who could help get me the artifact.
Who is this friend?
I don't know.
And what's the artifact?
She looks back at the 400-pound book laying on its side.
No, I mean, what does it do?
What's
I
it
understand.
do?
It's a casting focus.
Okay, and what sort of protections were on it? Why couldn't you get to it on your own?
Well, because they're rare. They actually need to be specially crafted, but they allow you to properly defend a residence when using the focus.
Newsom looks at the burning house. Guess
Well-
you weren't very good at using it.
She looks back and goes, well, I haven't had a whole lot of time to set it up.
Okay.
Damn, we were a little bit
Jesus.
early.
Okay, a new friend, so that's...
This is why you get up at dawn, guys.
This is Isaac propaganda.
So, Lyra's going to say, so we probably know who that new friend is. Says cryptically.
Yeah, I hope you aren't
Yeah.
too attached to your soul.
Oh
Hmm.
dear.
It didn't look like she was using it.
Excuse you. She kind of looks at you and she goes, well, if you know who his new friend is, I know who one of his acquaintances is.
Alright, who's that?
You first.
Well, I mean, we
Damn,
don't know...
She
well,
lying.
Okay.
Newsom,
Well, I mean, we know... I feel like... Okay.
no,
We know-
no, Lyra, no.
No?
She is not in a position to demand information from us.
Loolin's just gonna spring from the yard. Poke her right leg.
When Lyra batted interrogation.
This
She's
is-
just like,
Realsies, good
okay.
God.
This is the reason why Lyra's the good cop. Too soft.
Bro, when you're reading my backstory,
Yeah, sorry.
Newsom just scoffs and says, you're gonna give us what you know, and then maybe we will think about telling you what we know. You are not in a position to negotiate.
When I last saw, I hope we didn't lose a lot of people in that chaos.
Ugh, Carl's Jr. ad? Fuck off.
Yeah, I know. I hate ads.
Like,
Yeah.
if their burgers were even half as good as that looked, they wouldn't
Bro.
have to run so many goddamn ads.
The thing that makes me so sad was that we were at like I was about to drop like a big piece of information and then suddenly just Dungeon Dog.
Yeah, I kind of. At first, I thought like maybe there was a troll because like you were looking dead in the camera, and you were like, "Oh God, why did you pause? Oh no!"
And then suddenly there was just no more PT.
Yeah, it's just gone. Poof, is no more.
Not as bad as when I had your fucking backstory document up for everyone to read.
I know that was funny. I like that.
I also like that. Might have played my hand a little early on that one.
There is no PT, only Zool.
Yeah, for everybody who wanted to know, or who's in chat watching, who's trying to figure out what just happened, Dungeon Doggo walked underneath my computer, looked at the power cable, and went, "That is a snake. I must protect PT from that." And then proceeded to grab it with her teeth and pull it out of the wall.
She killed it real good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she killed the snake and the big $2,800 box attached to it.
Yep. God, so good.
He-
Newsom would be so proud.
It's exactly the kind of technology hate that Newsom loves.
Dungeon
Luddite
Doggo is
puppy.
just the best rogue ever.
Dungeon Doggo is the most frustrating rogue ever. Alright, anyways, where were we? My train of... Literally, I cannot remember. My train of thought just went completely away when Dungeon Doggo unplugged my PC.
I told Lyra not to give information to the person who I could literally kill by stepping on. And then
Yeah.
I said, go ahead and tell us. We were about to exchange information about what's their names, friend or acquaintance, I think it was.
I like the idea that she sneezed and knocked herself out, and so we're just waiting for her to wake back up.
No, Loolin from across the yard said poker leg, poker leg.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine that one poke was just a little too much.
She looks at you and she goes, he was meeting with one of the Windsorwins.
I see.
Which one?
I don't know.
Oh, there's so many of them, though.
Okay.
It was someone who knew who you were.
And I assume it was someone at the trial. Right?
I don't know.
That nifty little rock you gave was just like a recording?
No. That rock summoned me. Well, summoned an
And how come you
illusion
don't
of me to
remember it?
say a specified thing and then leave.
Ah, there you go.
Okay. Interesting.
Honestly, the more I'm just dumbfounded that you think you have a leg to stand on, kind of scoffs. Calling
It's like she's got
Elliot,
one.
Lulin's fucking,
calling Elliot
Lulin's
a
fucking
betrayer.
cackling.
Okay.
Sorry, this is out of character. The people in the stands during that trial were
They were of the Elven delegation.
Yeah, but like they were specifically Elliot's family, yes?
It was your brother and your uncle.
Okay. Checks out.
Meddling.
Classic meddling. Elliot's just gonna like be kind of chill for a minute.
Okay.
Did Elliot's gonna ask if you had seen their face, or if you had just heard of them.
I haven't seen their face. He kept bragging about it.
Someone worth bragging about, eh?
Well, they are a noble family.
It's true.
Okay.
So, is your friend as weak as you?
Carden? I have no idea.
Seems unlikely.
I guess when you talked, where did you meet? Did you meet here?
No, we mostly conversed over sending stones.
Gimme.
She hands you a rock. Well, she kind of gestures to her bag with her head.
Oh, the one I'm holding?
Yep.
Okay, I'll dig in there.
You find a small rock at the bottom.
What do I know about sending stones?
That when you use one of them, you can talk directly to the person on the other end, but it comes out in your voice.
Okay.
That's fun. I vote we hold on to that as a nice little track.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
So I'll just put that back. All right. Well, do we have anything else to ask? We ask.
Who is his new friend?
How would you want to know?
Lyra's just gonna look at Newsin.
Well, I mean, if he didn't tell you, that seems like it's above your pay grade.
She kind of glares at you.
Why do you want to know?
Well, I figure one of two things is going to happen. You're going to leave me here, in which case I'd rather know who I don't want to work with. Or you're going to kill me, and if what you've said about my soul is true, I'd probably like to know so I have some bargaining room.
There. Don't worry, we won't tell you, and you'll
I
maybe
feel like we
live a
should
little
tell her. I
longer.
feel like we should tell her.
No.
Why? Well, we don't really
He
know.
tried to murder us.
Yeah, but we tried to murder her as well. Call it even, you know?
Nope.
Besides, someone with that flexible of loyalties isn't necessarily a good ally.
Lily comes back with the door and leaves the door from Lyra's home, like just like leaning next to it. So Lily now
Door
has
collection.
Lily now has the door with hinges and wood attached to it.
Fine. I guess one last question. How do we get back to the material plane?
When you say that, her eyes light up. She looks at you and goes, well, if you kill me, you can't.
That's not true.
Well, Elliot wants to know if that's true. Can I roll insight?
So insight, yeah.
Yeah, roll insight. She's being pretty honest.
Also,
She believes what she's saying is true.
Lyra's going to meet Elliot's eyes and say, I don't want to kill her. I think we should let her go.
Elliot is going to look at her and say, of course we're not going to kill her. This is only leverage.
Okay. That's why I didn't say it out loud. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she says that. Do you say in character, well, that's not true, Newson?
Yes.
Okay. She looks at you, she goes, oh no, it is. I've worked quite hard to make this place inescapable. I thought I made it impenetrable as well, but
You made it inescapable.
Spells correct.
You made it inescapable, but you didn't make your house fireproof.
She kind of looks longingly at the metal book again.
That's so sad.
Wow,
I feel like that
really
should have been a thing you did a long time ago. You never knocked over a candle before?
Not that I didn't just immediately clean up with magic.
Clearly, you're a little bit too dependent on this stuff. Seems like it's a good thing that we're taking it away from you.
She kind of looks at you. She goes, I am a sorceress living in a place where magic defines reality. Of course I'm dependent on it.
You know, I'm the least, well, yeah, I'm probably still the least magical person in this group, and I've never been lost in the hedge, so...
No, but you've been lost in the woods.
You're about to get lost in an axe.
Okay.
She kind of looks at you and she goes, and how exactly does that work?
Well,
yeah, it's okay. She's not too original.
When you chop someone's head off, you lose a lot of blood, so you're getting lost in the axe.
No, I feel like all the blood you lose is pretty easy to find. It would be on the ground all around you.
Still called blood loss.
Okay, look. Supposing
Lulu's just gonna look. She has a point. It is called blood loss.
Okay, it was a good pun. Okay.
Everyone's like,
Supposing
please.
supposing we believe you, how would you get us out of here, and how could we trust you?
Well, I suppose I could just let you leave, and you just have to trust that I wasn't going to send you somewhere worse. Which, based on the fact that you got here, I have considerable. Oh God, I forgot the word.
Work to do?
No.
Motivations?
No.
Leverage?
Certainty?
No. I have a considerable inclination to let you go. And not send you somewhere horrible. Because if I do, I have a feeling you'll just be back.
You are correct about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. I trust her.
Well, you've won over the easiest person here. Congratulations.
Somehow,
she
the
looks at
easiest
Lyra.
person, despite already being betrayed by this person already.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like, well, I don't know. Like, what's our other option?
Lyra, I'm gonna be mean for a little bit, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
They're not your friend anymore. Don't be easy
No, I
trusting.
know.
Do you?
Yeah. Should I roll a deception check?
I feel like that's unnecessary because no one believes you either way. Like, we have three
all know
people
you're lying.
standing around you, all of which who are thinking, yeah, no, she still thinks they're friends. Even the damn sorcerer thinks you still think they're friends.
Well, okay, look. What's our other option?
We go walk through the doorway.
Okay, so, well, I guess we could see if it opens. Sure.
Loolin proudly just,
Opens the door.
takes a
Oh my
David
God.
into the ground and opens the door.
Yeah, she kind of looks at you, kind of open the door and it doesn't really go anywhere, and she looks at you, she goes, I still have to let you leave. We haven't agreed on that yet.
Yeah.
Are you going to let me live if I let you leave?
As long as you agree not to run scurrying back to your old friend.
Oh, no, I have no need to speak to Carden anymore.
I will even take you into your house.
She kind of looks at it, she goes, I'd rather you didn't.
Oh my God.
Then I will even fix the door.
She looks at it, she goes, it's more of the fact that it's on fire.
I totally forgot.
I'll take you into your house. Drops her in the burning building, tied up.
Like, out of character, I totally forgot the fucking house was on fire. Standing there for like 10 minutes, just pulling the damn thing off. Oh my God! Oh.
Oh my God! You were like, man, I'm a little sweaty. I don't usually get this sweaty.
It's a little warm. I don't know. It must be a nice day.
Oh my God.
Should we confer? Should we talk? Should we whisper?
Yeah, we can confer.
Okay.
Like, but really, it's just going to be Elliot and Lyra making eye contact.
Well, I was gonna.
A healthy dose of prolonged eye contact.
I was gonna grab Nuzin and just walk a little ways away.
Okay.
Don't walk away from the sorcerer.
Loolin's still there.
Loolin's fine.
Kind of looks at you all. She goes, "I see you have a lot to discuss."
Yeah, it's true. We do have some things to figure out.
Okay. And then once we're far enough away, we'll start whispering. I really think we should take this deal. Like, I believe her that she needs to let us out.
I suppose so.
Okay. So let's go let her out. Team.
So Elliot's gonna sort of speak up. Okay,
Mhm.
we'll let you live. Let us out.
She looks at you. She goes, "I need you to untie my hands."
Oh, I always like that. Elliot will lean over and untie her hands.
She walks towards the wall of the hedge, like keeping her hands visible and doing it slowly so you guys don't think she's trying to just run away. And as she gets towards the edge, you see these green runes appear all over this hedge wall. And she walks up to where the door is, and she draws a rune, and the runes all along the hedge wall surrounding this glade flash as this portal door opens at the edge of the hedge.
Elliot is gonna try to memorize what she drew.
Also, we need to wait. Where are we going? Is the question. Does she have control over where we go? And if so,
you guys
can we?
didn't ask her.
Well, we're
Where's
going
the
through.
door go?
Okay.
We could just make her redraw it.
Yeah.
You
Where
kidding?
does? Yeah, let's ask her. So where does this door go?
It only goes to one place, one of the rooms in the Barrows.
Okay.
Damn, all the way back to Stipvale again.
We sure that dragon's dead, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuzin
Cool.
points to his teeth and scales on her horn.
She looks at you, she goes, "I can also draw you a loose map through the hedge if you'd prefer to try and go somewhere else."
This is good.
We will accept a loose map through the hedge and then go through this door.
Well, whatever map I give you now isn't going to be the same when you come back.
Alright, well, guess we'll fuck right off then.
I can still make you a map, I'm letting you know it would be useless.
Yeah, no, useless maps are still useless, I know. What are some icons of the hedge, though? You know? Must-sees, you know?
Tourism-wise.
Well,
Yeah.
Hedge tourism.
there's the glass palace. There's where the angels are. There's the pit. There's a few places through and through. There's the bottomless ocean. That place is very interesting.
Oh, spooky.
Oh,
You know, I've got one more question. When you made your deal with Carden, did you make it here or outside?
I made it outside the hedge. I don't make deals in here unnecessarily.
Did you shake on it?
No.
Well, you'll probably be okay then. Your soul might not belong to somebody else.
Oh, splendid. Fantastic. Thank you.
Good douche!
That being said, don't do any of that.
Yes, of course.
Anyways, it's a pleasure you letting us to a safe place and also you not being dead. And Elliot's gonna start towards the portal.
yeah. Let's go.
Alright.
Newsom will do her usual last one through.
Also, I assume Lyra still has the pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you trying to bring the book with you?
No, she can
No.
keep the book.
What are you guys
Wait.
bringing with you that you grabbed?
I still have.
Everything but the book?
I put the dagger in my bag. Like, I'm obviously keeping that because it's very carryable. And yeah, the jars of powder, were they like big jars or they
They're
were like?
mason jar size.
Okay, yeah, those are probably, I could probably fit those in my pouch too.
And I'm carrying her satchel.
And the book is chained to the stand, like it's all one item. Yes, like you couldn't I couldn't like rip the book off the stand.
There is no stand. The book is chained to itself.
Like
Like
closed.
the book is
The
the
book
book
is- so
has
the-
chains on it.
So
Like,
the
they're
book
not
is 4
binding
feet
it shut.
tall.
Yes, the book is 4 feet tall.
Oh,
And
okay. I thought.
and made entirely of metal.
I see.
Badass book.
I kick it over.
It's
Oh.
already on its side from when you were
Yeah, it's already on the ground.
Okay, let's go then.
Elliot's gonna maneuver so that he's the last one through the portal.
Okay.
Alright.
Newsom would probably
and
wait for
before he
everyone
goes-
to go through, and then see Elliot waiting, and then like go through.
Alright, Elliot, you're the only one left on this side of the portal.
Look, next time maybe we can be friendlier. And Elliot's gonna hand her a health potion and then head through the portal.
Alright. As you guys head through the portal, we'll end the session there.
Mhm.
So, special thank you to everybody who stuck with us through our technical difficulties.
So many.
There were a lot of them. But thank you to our players. We have Isaac, etc., played by. Or no, we have Elliot,
Isaac,
etc.
etc.
Isaac, played by Elliot. Elliot is actually my main character. Isaac is the persona I put up on the internet.
The crossover of the century.
Wow.
Yep. And then we have Lyra Dream Shadow played by.
Rosie, one Rosie CS on Twitch.
We have Empty Box played by.
Being an empty box, it me, the Sky Tea. I'm gonna be streaming some Pokemon later, so come hang out.
Sky draws all our art.
I do.
Go.
Amazing.
I don't know if you're
Except
commissioned.
for the hat.
I don't know if your
The hat is
commissions
from
are
the
open
internet.
right now, but if you're not gonna go get commissions, guys, go hang out in the art streams. You can use Sky's channel points to get art. It's dope as
Yep.
hell. And then
I did Photoshop the hat though.
You did Photoshop
That's true.
the hat. And then we have Loolin, Bold Speaker, played by. That's right, him, Brando.
He fell asleep.
As
Man's
always,
music.
guys, I'm Perfectly Techno. Thank you for joining us for another Bits, Crits, and Halfwits. Episode 14. We're almost to episode 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long-
Still level 4.
I know, we're almost to episode 15. Oh yeah, you guys are going to level off that, by the way.
Woo!
Nice. Thanks.
Yay!
So you guys are going to get a level, so you guys are going to be level 5. And then, yeah. And we've been playing this for a while.
Mhm.
And then
Finally getting into the meat of it.
I know, finally getting into the campaign.
Can you hear me
Mhm.
now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
Yay.
For
Brandon's
whatever
back.
reason, my mic just stopped working and I never noticed it. Apologies. Technical difficulties over here. Yeah, it me Brando. I was due to snooze, and go follow everybody here. Pay your artists, for the love of God. Pay your artists. Follow everybody. Like and subscribe. Do the damn thing.
And then, as always, guys, I'm Perfectly Techno. Thank you for joining us today. Join us tomorrow at 7 for the long night, and then Tuesday at 7:30 for the No More Light campaign.
Yeah.
Spooky. As always, guys, if you like the content, follow and subscribe. If you have Twitch Prime, steal money from Jeff Bezos because it's free. The Discord down below is where I announce all the D&D stuff that's going on, and there's a lot on the back burner that's going to get posted soon, I promise. I promise. Until then, we're going to raid Tabletop RPG Academy. Until next time,
I'm
guys.
doing my part.
Oh, thanks, Isaac. Until next time, guys, stay cool, stay in school, and stay techno. We'll catch you then.
Why
Captain
advantage?
With Captain Omni helping me, or two separate roles?
It's up
I'll
to
be
you
looking
guys.
around.